Hi Leo, this is your September 25th through October 1st weekly tarot reading. We'll have 5 separate spreads in this weekly reading. In the first spread, we'll be looking at new love coming towards you. In the second spread, we'll check in with those of you who are already married or in a relationship. Then I'll do the love from the past spread. After that, we'll talk about your work, your business, and your finances. And at the end, we'll see what you're not expecting to happen this week. Please like, share, and subscribe to support this channel. This first spread is a new love this week. We have the 8 of Cups clarified by the 6 of Wands. We have the Ace of Cups clarified by the King of Wands. We have strength in the potential outcome. We have the Ace of Pentacles with the Lovers and Justice. And we have the 10 of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a fellow fire sign, Aries, another Leo or Sagittarius. We also have Gemini and Libra on the table. This is one interesting reading, Leo, because we do start with the 8 of Cups. Okay, the 8 of Cups is a card of walking away, and it could be what's happening right now, or it could have been something that happened in the past. We'll get to that in just a second. So you're dealing with this King of Wands. I don't think that's you, Leo, unless you're dealing with another Leo. Right, so the King of Wands clarifying the Ace of Cups is the person you're going to be dealing with this week. Most likely a fellow fire sign, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, or they may have a lot of fire in their chart. If they're not a fire sign, they could be somebody who is like easy to get up and go. They could be a leader in their own community, or they could be a leader at work. But going back to that 8 of Cups clarified by the 6 of Wands, that's how it starts. You know, in some instances, the 8 of Cups, perhaps it's this King of Wands who went on some kind of a journey at some point in the past. It could have been a journey looking for the love of their life. All right, perhaps they decided not to get involved with not serious people, and they've been searching for the love of their life for God knows how long. And when they see you this week, when the two of you get acquainted, they may realize that the search is over. They have found the love of their life, and we'll get to the love of their life very soon. It's in here. The card that could be interpreted as the love of the life is here. But that could be scenario number 1. Scenario number 2, they could be leaving someone right now, or leaving something right now, so the two of you could be together. Or it could be you who is leaving someone or something. Alright? This is not a singles reading, Leo. This is a new love reading. Most of you, 90% of you, are single. Some of you are not. And I'm not judging anybody. I'm not. I'm just interpreting the cards. So some of you could be leaving a situation, a person, an environment, so the two of you could be together. Some of you could be finalizing a divorce. Perhaps you didn't want to. Perhaps they're finalizing a divorce, and they will show you the paper saying, "Hey, look, that's it. It's over. It's done. Here's the signature of a judge," or something like that. The 6 of Wands clarifying the 8 of Cups is a card of victory, success. It's a card of feeling good about what's going on, feeling good about yourself. So for some of you, this is the way this King of Wands feeling about this encounter, about this meeting, because again, they believe that their search for the love of their life is over and they feel good about it. Right? For others of you, if you're leaving someone, or if they're leaving someone, or if there is a divorce being finalized, this is a victory for them, right? They feel good about moving forward with you. Speaking of this King of Wands, yeah, they're clarifying the Ace of Cups. The Ace of Cups is genuine, authentic love. In case if you were wondering how this person will feel about you, yes, the answer is yes, they do love you. They're in love with you. As a matter of fact, it's one of the 2 aces. We do have 2 aces on the table. Right in the middle, we have you. Strength. Leo, that's one of your major arcana cards, right? That's you, and it's always a good sign to have your own major arcana card in your own reading. That means you're definitely like in the center of attention, and your card is in the center of the reading. In the potential outcome, we have the Ace of Pentacles with the Lovers and Justice, and we also have the 10 of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. So the Ace of Pentacles is the second ace. This ace often comes through as a proposal, and I think that's exactly what it is, since it's in the potential outcome. And this ace always comes from somebody who is ready to settle down, ready to get serious. The Lovers, the next card over, could be a Gemini you're dealing with, but the Lovers is the love of your life cards. Yes, we finally got to it. It's one of the ways to interpret the Lovers card. It's also a card of a choice, but I think the choice is going to be made much earlier with the 8 of Cups. Right? The Lovers is a soulmate card. It's a card of unconditional love. It's a card of twin flame connection, if you believe in that. And again, this is the love of your life card. Justice, right next to the deck, could be a Libra you're dealing with. But with the Justice card, things get serious, right? This is a very serious card. It's a major arcana card. With Justice, this is when people go to... this is when people tie the knot, right, and sign paperwork and submit it with the local government, right? And with the Justice card, you could finally be getting what you deserve, okay? And the Ten of Pentacles, the cherry on top, the icing on the cake, is a card of the commitment, marriage, rock solid commitment or marriage, as a matter of fact. All right, so yeah, interesting beginning. You can leave me a comment, let me know how this plays out for you with that Eight of Cups. All right, but you're definitely moving towards a commitment with this person. Really happy for you, Leo. Congratulations. Leo, if you are already married or if you're in a relationship, this spread is for you. We have the Queen of Wands, the Ace of Pentacles, the Page of Pentacles, and we have the Star on the bottom of the deck. Well, Leo, if you have a wish, this wish will be granted this week. Okay? I think you're either purchasing something or investing into something, and this is something you wanted for a while, okay? And your significant other is also somehow a part of this. All right, we start off with the Queen of Wands. That's you. I think it's a safe assumption, right? We have the Star on the bottom of the deck. Could be an Aquarius you're dealing with, but the Star is a wish come true card. Something people usually wish for or hope for a very long time. Then we have the Ace of Pentacles and the Page of Pentacles. I think this is money outgoing. I think you're either purchasing something or investing into something. Something long-term. The Ace of Pentacles always talks about long-terms, and it is a golden opportunity. Right? The Page of Pentacles right next to the deck, it could be like a down payment on something, right? Or it could be paperwork. Or it could be what you're purchasing. It could be like a small thing, but it could be something symbolic, something expensive, something you always wanted. All right, so yeah, a wish come true. All right, cool. All right, Leo, so here's your favorite spread, the love from the past, aka the X spread. Keep in mind, it doesn't have to be the most recent X. We have the Knight of Cups clarified by the Page of Cups. We have the Nine of Cups. Then we have the Emperor and the Four of Wands on the bottom of the deck. Well, you know, Leo, how you never take anybody back. You keep saying that. But it could be an exception. You know, every rule has an exception. Perhaps it's one of those. Because, yeah, you've got the Emperor. The Emperor is coming back. Perhaps this is somebody who is stepping up. Somebody who is now the Emperor. In the past they weren't. And now they are. Okay, the Emperor could be somebody who is ready for a commitment, right? Perhaps in the past they weren't, now they are. But the Emperor, yeah, the Emperor often comes through as a future husband or future significant other, future spouse figure. The Emperor could be somebody who is doing very well financially now, somebody who is who's got a better job now, who's got a car, who's got their own place, somebody who stepped up, somebody who cleaned up their mess, right? And they're coming in with some really good energies, right? The Knight of Cups, the Page of Cups, the Nine of Cups. Lots of love, right? Lots of love. The Page of Cups, this is them sending you a bouquet of flowers. This is them asking you out on a date. Or just wanting to check in with you, catch up with you, right? Perhaps they'll just say, hey, what you've been up to? I'm going to be in your neighborhood, or I'm going to be close to your workplace. You want to catch up, grab a cup of coffee or something like that, right? And I think you will. You don't have to, but I think you will. The Knight of Cups, this is what you're going to be talking about. Could be a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. But the Knight of Cups is the most romantic knight out of all 4 knights, right? The Nine of Cups in the middle is a card of a wish come true. It's also a card of personal satisfaction and fulfillment. In some tarot decks, the Nine of Cups looks like there is like a table with people sitting around it enjoying their meal. So it could be them inviting you to like a fancy dinner after that cup of coffee, right? But at the same time, like I said, it is a card of satisfaction. Okay, so perhaps that's you who is satisfied with at least the idea that they're coming back. And the Four of Wands on the bottom of the deck is a card of a commitment or marriage. All right, this card is often referred to as the 1111 card. So let's test this theory. Leo, when this person comes back to you, perhaps you can make an exception. You don't have to in terms of taking people back. But this looks very promising. So just keep that in mind. All right? Cool. Let's talk about your work, your business, and your finances, Leo, this week. We have the Eight of Pentacles, clarified by the Two of Swords, the Four of Swords, Temperance, and the Sun on the bottom of the deck. Well, I don't know if you're going to like what I'm about to tell you. Some of you could be feeling under the weather this week. You may come to work a couple of days, but then you may catch a flu or, I don't know, cold or something like that. For others of you, you could be deliberately not coming to work. I don't know if it's going to be the whole week or not, or just a few days. You could go somewhere to some kind of a retreat, or you could just stay home and watch Netflix. I don't know. Right? Yeah, so the Sun on the bottom of the deck, that's you. That's your major arcana card. It could also be someplace warm, by the way. The first card I came out is the Eight of Pentacles, but it's clarified by the Two of Swords. So the Eight of Pentacles is a card of work, business, and finances, and the Two of Swords, in this particular case, together with the two remaining cards, this card says no work. Not because you're getting fired or laid off, no. Because, again, you're either getting under the weather, you're getting sick, or you're taking some time off and going somewhere to some kind of a retreat or staying home because you are overworked. The Four of Swords in the middle, this is you laying down, healing, right? Or just relaxing, resting. Right, then Temperance right next to the deck is a healing card. That's one of the ways to interpret Temperance, healing. Okay, so hopefully you can make necessary precautions. I don't know what those are for you. I'm not a doctor. But hopefully it will also play out as you just going somewhere to some kind of a retreat. If you've been working really hard, perhaps it is time for you to unplug and take some time off. Leo, just think about this. All right? Cool. Let's see what you're not expecting to happen, Leo, this week. We have the King of Swords, clarified by the Five of Wands, the Nine of Swords, the Queen of Swords, clarified by the Five of Swords, and we have the Four of Wands on the bottom of the deck. So we do have the King and the Queen of Swords. I don't think any of them represents you. I think this is just another couple you know. Okay? I don't think that's you. But those two are either breaking up or they're fighting like there's no tomorrow, like they've never fought before. Or they're filing for a divorce. That's what's happening between those two. Okay, and perhaps you are either witnessing this, or one of them will reach out to you, ask you for an advice, or something like that. All right, but those two are fighting or breaking up or divorcing for sure. Okay, both are most likely air signs, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. Okay, that's what you're not expecting. And that's what I have for you, Leo, for this reading for this week. If this video resonates with you, please like it. Please also share and subscribe. And other than that, Leo, have an amazing week.